So I'm out in this field that I've been in a million times, and I decided to use a small coil because it's infested with iron. So I'm taking my sweet time, going very slowly with a little tiny 6-inch coil, trying to find something. This site is so infested with nails. I just got a wicked signal, and I look down and check this out. Just sitting right there. Right there. I didn't even need the metal detector for that one. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to take a picture of it and Instagram it, and then I'm going to pick it up and I'll show you after. And we have a little tiny watch key, an old wind-up watch. That gave kind of a little iffy signal. It wasn't down very deep, but it's pretty groovy find. So I'm back at a place I call the button site for obvious reasons. I just dug this nice little 2-piece button. The shank's intact. I can't tell what's on it. It's like apples or flowers or fruit or something like that, but it's a beautiful little button. I just invested $16 in a book called The Metal Detector's Bible by a guy named Brandon Neese. And if I didn't forget it at home, I'd have it today so I could show you what it looks like. You can get it on Amazon. It's less than 20 bucks. I realized that I've been doing a lot of things wrong metal detecting. For instance, I didn't realize that you're supposed to let your coil sit right on the ground when you're sweeping it back and forth. I always keep it a couple inches above. So that means I'm probably losing a lot of targets, which I just proved finding this button. Whoops! That just went out of my mouth. Oh, god damn it. Anyhow, I don't know how that happened. So yeah, and I also realized, like, that's a double D coil down there. And if you can see that little central part that runs where the 2 Ds overlap, that's the hot spot. That's where the pinpointer is on this thing. I didn't know that. I didn't know a lot of stuff. I didn't know how this thing worked. I didn't know it's a variable low frequency metal detector. So I've been doing everything wrong. So if you're serious about metal detecting, get that book. The guy's name is Dr. Tones. He's got some very helpful metal detecting videos. And I think I'm going to find some stuff today. I just got a feeling. I'm going back and revisiting a bunch of sites that I've been over previously and thought I picked clean. And obviously I haven't. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. You have to excuse the sniffles. I think I'm allergic to something. Anyhow, I just dug this neat little thing up. It's copper and it was gold plated. You can still see some gilding on the inside. It's got some flowers and it's got a neat little red stone in the middle of it. But I don't know what that was. But it sure is pretty, whatever it is. I gotta apologize for all my sniffling. I think I'm allergic to the honey locusts or something. They smell beautiful. I can smell them all over the place out here. They're in bloom. It's a great smell, but I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to it. Anyways, back to important stuff. I just dug this little tiny man's pinky ring. Look at that. Maybe it's a kid's ring. It's pretty tiny. Gave off a real crappy signal too. Oh well, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll keep that. It's turned out the jewelry is the theme of today. I just dug up this really cool Art Nouveau brooch. You can see it right there. Still got a lot of the dirt on it, but I think it's a brooch. Yep, it's a brooch or a pin or something. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Little clasp on the back. Maybe it was a decoration affixed to something. I'm not really sure. Pretty nice little find though. Clean it up and show it to you. Just dug up this nice flat button. I think it's a Tomback button. It's still got the shank intact on it, which is a nice little feature. I think Tomback is a combination of two different metals. I think that's Tomback because it's got the shine on it. So that would be very early. 18, I don't know, early, mid 1800s, perhaps. Pretty nice. Now I just gotta find a coin. I'm running out of room in my mouth. Well, I'm just about ready to call it a day. I've been out here for about 4 hours, and I think I finally found a coin. But I can't take the pollen or whatever it is anymore. I gotta go get some medicine. But I'll show you what I found. You can see it down there, peeking out. I hope it's a coin. Right there, see the edge? And it is a coin. Oh, look at that. It's a shitty day to have allergies. That's what it is. Let's say King, oh, who is that? Edward, King Edward. Yay, King Edward. Finally found a friggin' coin. Well, happy birthday to me. I just dug up a nice little crotal bell. This one, the top seems to have been knocked off of it. However, it's intact. Yeah, it's got a nice little decoration on it. Excuse me. I love these things. I don't love allergies though. I think this is called a gas key. It's got a little design up in the top. I found one before. I'm pretty sure that's a gas key. When they had natural gas, open flames in houses, natural gas lighting, that's what that is. It would go in and they would turn it on, or they'd turn it off. You can see the little hole where it would pass through. Pretty cool. Here is another crotal bell. Second one for the day. Now this one's a little bit later. It's not cast, it's been stamped. That's where it would have attached to the leather. It would have been fixed right through there. But this one's intact. Honestly, I don't find as many of these as I find the cast ones. I guess it's because the sites I go to are fairly old. But that's nice. That'll have a nice ring. I'll clean it out and let you guys listen to it. I'm going to show you guys probably my best find ever. When you see it, it'll blow your mind. There it is right there. Dimple Dolly. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Do you want to show them what we just found?
Yes, we just dug this up.
That is a Canadian large cent. Looks like the, did it get hit? Who's on it? Like a guy or a girl?
Let's see without my glasses.
That's the date. It's like, oh no, it's Edward. It's another Edward. That's what we found yesterday. Remember? The 1908 one?
Yes.
So what date's that one? Oh, you got a little brachiopod there too. Flip her over on the, and it is, the date is.
You were just wanting to see if I would lick it, right?
Yeah. What's that say? 1900, I think it's like 1906 or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's my birthday present to me.
A great find.
All right, Dimple Dolly, we can see down your top when you sit like that.
Oh.
Okay, we just spot, wait. We want to see it first. There's a beautiful glass mourning button sitting right there. We just eyeballed. You want to pick her up?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God.
Oh, is it intact?
Oh, that's a friggin' nice one. Look at it, it's like a stylized buckle.
Wow.
Hey, it's even got the shank on it.
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, it's still there. Ooh.
Yeah, there it is.
Very nice, Debbie, huh?
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Isn't that pretty? Wow. Good job, Dimps. Good job.
It's got a square in the center. What is it?
So, Dimps and I just dug up something that's really cool. I've never dug one before. I've seen a lot of American guys dig them on places where Chinese railroad workers worked. But this is definitely our first one. My mouth is full of stuff. But I'll let you take a look at it before Dimps picks it up. You can see it sitting right there. That is a Chinese coin.
Oh my God.
Isn't that something? Do you want to pick it up, Debbie? That is a Chinese coin. I have no idea how old it is, but we can find out online. Hey? Isn't that something? Wow, man.
Look at that. That is amazing.
I wonder if the Chinese built the railroad here. Because we're not too far from the railroad. The railroad came through here like in the mid 1800s. That is crazy, eh?
Yeah.
We can decipher that and figure out when it was made.
Yes.
I'll put that one in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just dug me another coin here. You can see it right there. I think it's a coin. See it right here? Is it a coin or a button? It's a coin. What is it? It's a fucking Indian head. Whoa! Indian head. Indian head. Woohoo! I love Indian heads. An Indian head. Yeah, I don't know what date it is though, but hey, that's crazy. Look at it. See the little I can't tell the date on it though. Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
Ooh.
That's lovely.
Want to see it?
Yeah.
Do you see the date on it? There's another signal right next to it too. Make it out? We're both very old and our eyes suck.
Are failing us.
Oh well. So here we are in the backyard and we're going to take a look at the finds of the last week. Actually, this was a good week. Found a lot of really cool stuff, quite a variety of things. So we'll take a look down here. This is a compact for something called Kiss Proof. It was a rouge or lipstick, and it was invented by a Canadian stunt pilot in the 1920s. It's kind of banged up, but cool nonetheless. This here is a gas key, and it's the second one I found like this with the same pattern in it. It's kind of cool. It's how they turned the gas on and off in the old homes back in the day when they had live gas lines or open gas lines, whatever, running through the houses for lighting. This I didn't film when I found it because I didn't know what it was, but it's actually a little piece of silver, and it's a little escutcheon plate. I think it came off of a gun, like around the wrist of a gun or something. There's no markings on it, but it's been filed, and it's got these little cool little scalloped edges on it, so that's kind of cool. This is a very nice Art Nouveau brooch of some sort. I don't really know how it would be fixed onto the clothing or the hair, or maybe it fit onto a scarf. I'm not really sure, but it's a cool piece anyways. Probably would have been gilded, I think, but it's made out of copper. This is an awesome Tomback button. Found it at an old cabin site. It must have been sitting next to something that was copper, because of all this copper corrosion that's stuck on the side of it. But that's a nice one. That's probably the best one I think I've ever found. 1830s maybe, around there. It's old. It's in good shape. Here's a little woman's wedding ring. Copper, but it would have been gilded. Couldn't get any markings off it. I found a few of these over the last little while, last few months. This is kind of a cool thing. I think it's part of a locket. It's got this little red stone or ruby stuck in there. It's got some flowers up on the top, and it's got a bit of engraving here. You can't really see it that well. You can see some of the gilding on the back side though. I figured it was part of a locket. I found that at an old tavern site. Button, two-piece button, copper with some cool floral print on it, and I think that's a rose in the middle of it. Kind of a neat thing. Probably came off of a woman's jacket, I would assume. I found this at a spot where there's tons of buttons. Here's another button. Nice glass, black glass mourning button with a stylized buckle in the middle of it. Still got the shank. Dimps and I eyeballed that one out in the field just a couple days ago. Whoops. Here's an old croto bell. Often the ones that I find that are cast like this with this design have a cast top on it up here, but this one doesn't seem to have that. It's a different style. I can't tell what size it is, but it still rings. It's pretty nice. And here's another one. This one's still got a lot of dirt in it. That one's got a nice sound to it. Oh, listen to that. That's a good one. Found that in the same spot. I think that's actually really... I'm trying to do this. It's hard to do this when you have an audience. Anyways, 1857 Bank of Upper Canada halfpenny. Very good condition. That one was just sitting right on top of the ground too. Didn't have to dig it at all. The cultivator flipped it up. These came from close to each other. They're King Edward's, large cents. One of them is 1908 and the other one's 1906. I think this one is 1906. Yeah, I think so. 110 years old. That's cool. 1890 Indian head penny that's been in a fire, but pretty good shape considering. Probably one of my favorite coins to find, these things. I got very excited when I dug it up. And last but not least, this mysterious Chinese coin. I don't know what it was doing out on a pioneer homestead from the 1840s or 50s. However, it was about a mile from a railroad, and although I thought the Irish were the ones that built the railroads up here, perhaps there were some Chinese laborers there working too. I researched this one, and it was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was made between 1821 and 1850. So, a little bit of a mystery. You just don't find things like this in southwestern Ontario. And before I wind up here, this is the book I was telling you about, The Metal Detecting Bible by Brandon Neese. Very, very helpful. I figured out that I've been doing a lot of things wrong. It's well written, and it's got a lot of humor in it. And see that shovel he's carrying? That's a Leshy Sampson T-bar shovel. He advised it was a good one, so I went and got it right here. Here's my new Leshy Sampson T-bar shovel. So I'm going to find a lot of good stuff with this. And that's about all for now. Shut up, you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I know, it's kind of a shitty video, but who cares? It's fun. Bye.